So, a lot of people, at least in my estimation, I think we had this conversation before. I feel like they confuse your favorite MC with your top 5 MC. Is that fair?
Keep saying more. Let me follow you. Go ahead. Okay.
And the thing is, your favorite MC could be on your top 5.
Okay.
But not necessarily. So an example for me is like Buckshot Shorty is one of my favorite MCs. Like his voice is just one of the illest voices in the history of hip hop. His delivery, all of that is just phenomenal. And while he's my favorite MC,
he's not a top 5 MC.
He's not a top 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I'm with you.
All right. So like, do you have any artists who come to mind where you would say, okay, that's a personal favorite? Love their music, have several of their albums, but I'm not putting them on my top 5 list.
So no, because my favorites are top 5.
Why do I do this? I don't even know why. I even invite you into the studio for these conversations.
So I understand what you're saying. The only way that it relates for me is basketball, because Magic's my favorite of all time. But Michael Jordan's still the best, and I know that's up for debate with you, but at any rate. But in terms of hip hop, let's go back to hip hop. Bring it back. For hip hop, my favorite MCs are my top 5 MCs.
All right, so fair enough. You are in a unique position of having your favorite 5 MCs also be in your top 5, but you do appreciate the point of perspective.
Absolutely, yes.
Because this is my thing. So let me ask you this, right? All right. So one, is Big Daddy Kane in your top 5?
No.
Okay, he's not in your top 5.
No.
All right. So this goes back. You know what? In fact, tell me, what is your top 5?
Now see. Okay. So let's hope I get these all right.
Okay.
And I may not be in order right now, because
Fair.
I don't know that I knew we were going to be talking about this. But at any rate, that's okay. I'm good on my feet. So Nasir, certainly.
Nas.
The Thought That Is Black.
Black Thought.
Chris is still in my top 5.
Okay, that's fine.
Who am I missing?
OMG.
Woo. He is. I said it wasn't necessarily in order.
Okay.
So Ra.
Rakim.
Yes. My 5 changes a lot. So
That's fair.
the 5 could be the artist formerly known as Mos. My 5 could be Talib Kweli. My 5 could be Salim Higgins.
That's the one.
Is that the one you want me to stop
just
at?
faded.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay.
he-
Word.
Like, he definitely fat. 5? I mean, that's kind of low.
Well, let me tell you why, if you want to really know. Because these other people have projects. They've got albums. They've got stage time. They've got, longevity. So once you put more work in, sir, then we can have this conversation again. Yes, I get the job done.
So
okay. Oh, no, not right now. Okay.
Watching, this is how you break up a happy home. Just so you know, these are the steps. These are the steps to break up a happy home. So, all right, shade notwithstanding. So this is my question, though, right? So let me ask you this.
So this is another question.
Okay, no, because this falls in line with this.
Okay,
right?
I'm listening.
All right, so right now, who is number 5?
I know we just went through that. I'm
I know,
saying
who's number
that
5? You said Mos Def's name first, right?
I did say Mos' name first, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Mos. But
just right now, because I'm
going to say you.
This is the point that I want to lead to.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
So, all 5 of those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But out of that top 5 list, would you be able to say that there's an MC who isn't in that current top 5 list who you have more of their albums than you have of the people in your top 5?
Possibly, but I also think that might be mixing apples and oranges. Like, there's some people who I think are better MCs, but might not like all their music necessarily. And it doesn't mean that's still different from me than favorite or best. You're
listening. So my thing is, you're listening to the, like, you like more of their material overall.
I didn't agree to that. I
But
just
you-
said, hypothetically, it could be true.
But
Yes.
hypothetically, it would mean that you like more of their material overall. But in terms of just lyrical skill, there might be another MC who you would put above them, even though you like more material from another person.
No.
All right, this is probably gonna be the last studio conversations. I think this is number 2. I can call it the finale. This is gonna be like a power season. It's just 2 episodes and we're done. So we're not even gonna finish this. Well, we are gonna finish this conversation live on air for my next radio show.
Yes.
And I don't even know how this is gonna turn out. All right, that's Studio Conversations 2. We're done.